So I was on the phone with my friend Devin the other day, and we started kind of talking about the phrase, "you are my everything," or "they are my everything," and how that relates to like love and relationships, and a little bit more specifically the last relationship that I was in. And I started thinking, like, even though this person told me that like I was their everything and all of that, like I never felt like I was a full priority in their life. I felt like I was the one that was always sacrificing like my happiness and my well-being in order to like keep them steady and upright and okay. And I felt like I never had any room to fall apart. And then I just started thinking, like, maybe like making somebody your everything, while like I know that that sounds nice, and it used to sound really nice to me. I used to think that was what I wanted. I thought that was like the pinnacle. But then I felt it, and I didn't feel like a person. Like I didn't feel like an independent human with like wants and needs, and I just felt like a pedestal or a step stool that this other person was using to get to where they wanted to be. It's like I was everything. I was their foundation, and that left me with nothing, because while she was not my everything, she was my priority. And at one point, for a little bit, she was my only priority, even above myself. It's like when you make somebody your everything, like your comfort, your security, your sense of confidence, that doesn't leave them any room to be themselves. It doesn't leave them any room to grow. At some point, those things have to come from inside yourself. You can't look for them in other people, because really at the end of it, you're not going to find it there. Whereas when you make somebody a priority in your life, that means you're considering their wants and needs the same way that you would consider your own. Not necessarily more than your own, just in the same way. And then sometimes their wants and needs aren't gonna exactly line up with yours. And that's where you have to come to the middle and compromise. But it can't always be one person, especially not the same person, making sacrifices every time in order to make things work, because in the long term that's not going to work at all. In the past, I've noticed myself compromising my like core beliefs and my core needs just to not be alone. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've ended up in relationships that just ultimately didn't work, because I don't know, like I'm really picky, but when it really comes down to it, I would rather just be with someone than be on my own. Yeah, so have you ever been in a relationship where somebody made you their everything versus when they made you a priority? Like, could you tell the difference? Do you have a different opinion? I would love to hear other people's thoughts on this, because it's just like endlessly fascinating to me. Please leave a comment down below and contribute to the conversation. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my face, subscribe to my channel. I will see you next week. Yeah, I'm saying it, I'm meaning it, it's happening.